Hey, we are live. What is up, fellas? I see y'all over in the
All right.
chat. AK Grease has been in here for, damn, he's been in here 45 minutes waiting on us.
Man, I feel bad now.
I know, man. I know.
That was the worst trouble I've ever had getting into a hangout before.
I don't know what it was because I just sent you your email address through their invitation thing. So,
right. I don't know either. It's crazy. I'm going to pull up the video for just a second, and you might hear it just for a second. I'm going to pause it.
all right.
Here we are.
What video?
I'm pulling up so I can see the chat because I got my other screen working. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I have the chat on my other computer in the office here. So, but I made Brent and Justin Henning the moderators. So if you guys get out of hand, those guys will boot you out or they'll put you in timeout.
I've never seen moderators before.
Well, that's because it's hard to watch the screen. And if somebody says, hey,
well, this is pretty cool.
You know,
this is neat.
Oh, wait.
Man.
The comment goes on my channel.
This is cool. All right.
Zach, why are we here?
Why are we here? Because it's the first ever Working Joe's giveaway, right?
That's right. I think so.
It's going to be not tonight, though. So.
No, it's not going to be tonight. So if y'all came here tonight for a giveaway, you didn't know how to read my first post on Facebook.
Yeah, well, we got 55 dudes here watching, but there will be a giveaway, but you got to find out how to be part of it, right?
That's right. That's right. So in order to, if you haven't listened to the Working Joe's podcast, Friday we did Scott Russell from Ultravision, correct?
That's right. Part 1.
Part 1. And Tuesday will be part 2. I know Tuesday is the 4th, and people are going to be doing stuff with their family, but you know, people yep, I'm flying a plane because see, I needed this little microphone. Zach said that my little phone earbud thing just wasn't working too good.
Hey, you heard it too, right?
Yeah, I heard it. It was rubbing against the collar, and I could hear
it. See, I know it wasn't crazy there. I was just trying to help you out, man.
I know. So you did good. So, and I didn't want to. I did not want to be like Zach and John and be tied down to the computer. So now, if I want to get up and go outside and take a leak, I can.
That's great too. He does it all the time during the hangouts. It's great.
Yeah.
No, that's disgusting. Oh my God. I hope Brian's not listening.
Yeah. Well, no, he's, you know what? He doesn't care about peeing outside or peeing on a tree. He just doesn't like somebody to pee in a bottle for whatever reason.
Well, I don't really pee in a bottle because I just use the trees and the nature and the world.
That's cool. So Jason Jordan wants to know if I got the new job. Well, I go Tuesday for Wednesday for a set down interview.
Hey, Brent says your mic is much better.
Well, yeah, I think so. Plus, I'm out here in this echo, you know, in the echo chamber. Yeah, look at that. Sporling here, Sporling clock. Look at this. Yeah, look, I'll turn the clock.
Oh, yeah, let's see it.
Can you see it?
You got to raise it up a little bit. I can't quite see it.
Hold on a second.
I don't know if they can see it or not. I would put it on the screen here, but I don't want any feedback.
Well, I got it. There you go.
I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice. It's really nice. You know, that's a cool clock. That's like the coolest clock ever.
Oh, no, the clock is right there. See, there's a clock.
Oh, you got the clock and the, that's right.
Oh, wait, I got the bar stool over there.
What do you just have junk sitting on it? Underappreciated.
No, it's too. I don't have anything tall enough to, you know, any table tall enough.
Man, you could set that stuff on the printer fax behind you.
I could, but actually, look at this. See, I'm not tied down, and I can still talk.
It's great. It's great.
Look at that. See, that was one of the things.
What do you got there? Oh,
that was one of the things sitting on the.
Have you used that thing yet?
I've used it a couple times. Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's all right. Just like another tool.
Yeah, another stupid tool.
Yep.
Just more stupid tools.
Just another stupid tool. So anyway, so we're giving away. I'm not going to tell them what we're going to give away.
You're just gonna wait till the night of?
Yeah, to the night of the podcast, or no, because we said in the podcast in the intro what we were going to give away.
Oh, so you had to download the podcast to really
Yes, you
find
had to
out.
listen to the podcast, and if you don't know where the podcast is WJR. Just go to the. Well, how do you do it, Zach? You tell me. You got more practice.
Well, I tell you what, you use apps is the best thing. If you're on Android, I use Podcast Addict is the app that I use, and you just perform a search there, and you can type in Working Joe's, it'll pop up, along with a lot of the other HVAC podcasts like the Cowboys and Brian Orr's podcast, and a few of the older ones that don't put out any new podcasts, but they're all there. You can just go ahead and subscribe to all of them, download them, and take them with you, so you don't have to use your data while you're traveling out of Wi-Fi. Or for iPhones, you just go to the podcast symbol on your screen. They have like a podcast app right there.
Yes, they
you just
do.
click on it, search.
And I used to never download a podcast. Actually, I never used to listen to them, but I've actually enjoyed listening to all the podcasts. I've actually learned a lot from different guys. Brian does a really good job. You and John over there talking, you know.
We do a good job too. Go ahead and say it. We do a good job.
You do a good job too. And then I hope with us bringing the manufacturers in to talk to us to help talk about their products and the benefits and stuff is a good thing for guys.
I think it's really cool. I like the guys we got a couple guys. I guess I don't know if people know they're coming or not. I don't remember if we mentioned it or not. I think you've talked about it a little bit, who's coming up soon, but we got some good ones coming up.
Yeah. And actually some that I was kind of leery about having on, but I'm glad they came on.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we did last night. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the one we did last night.
Yeah, man. And you know what? Something else is going to be different here on Tuesday as well. We're going to have sponsors.
Yeah, we are. We're going to have sponsors. 4 when we went from having 0 to having 4.
Gangbusters, bud. Gangbusters.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of a sponsor, look, I got something else we're going to be giving away later on.
Oh, the Mighty Pump. I've never used one, but that guy in the picture looks like it works great.
Yeah, he's loving it. No work involved. But this one's made by Rector Seal, and they are I'm not going to call them a sponsor, but they're unofficial sponsor.
How about they're a partner or something?
Yeah, they're
like
a partner. Yeah. But they're going to send us a lot of stuff to give away.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, we have some other stuff rolling in. I think that he's going to send some more stuff, is what he said, right?
Yep, he's going to send some other stuff. We'll be getting a couple of Eco-Bees to give away.
Oh, yeah.
Some leak detectors from Infocon.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And maybe
if you guys get excited.
Yeah, maybe if we could talk to guys from North Park to donate to iConnect, that would be great, wouldn't it?
That'd be great. Well, no one here knows that iManifold is our sponsor. You just told them, sort of. Well, iManifold is our sponsor.
They do now.
That's one of what we can say. It's iManifold. It's Jackson Systems.
Yeah. Infocon.
And you have Infocon. And then in August, we're going to have EWC.
Oh, yeah. And our partner, Rector Seal.
Rector Seal. That's right. Man, oh, man. Brent's asking if Tom Jackson has given us the Eco-Bees. But it's not him. It's the actual Eco-Bee guys.
Yeah, we're going to have Eco-Bee in here as well. They're going to give us some Eco-Bees. And, yeah, Tom said that he would get some Eco-Bees to give away.
That's nice.
So we don't have to hit Eco-Bee up for a bunch of them, make them sound like we're little scavengers.
That's right. We can ask somebody one month and then trot over to the other side and ask them the next month and keep going back and forth so they don't think we're too selfish.
Right. And we're not doing it for ourselves because Eco-Bee told me that, they wanted to send me a Eco-Bee and wanted to send you an Eco-Bee 4, the new one, the one that talks to Alexis from Amazon. I said, well, I don't need one because I have a communicating system. So
I don't have a communicating system. I have an ancient Goodman system.
Hey, Eco-Bees will work on it. It's not prejudice.
Oh no, I'll take it. I got Eco-Bee on it now.
Yeah, but the what we're giving away tomorrow on Tuesday, and it's not going to be one of those week-long things or 2-week things. It's going to be one day. You have one day. You listen to the podcast on Tuesday. It will tell you what to do. It's kind of like a scavenger hunt. And Wednesday night at 10 o'clock Eastern, we will be giving away the prize. I'm not going to tell you what it
Whatever.
is, but it has something to do with indoor air quality.
Yeah.
And as soon as Thursday, after the giveaway, Thursday, I will go to Ed's and pick up the product. It's not a tool, it's a product. And I will send it out straight from Ed's Supply, because I can pay them to do the shipping right there.
That's nice.
And then so whoever will get it, and you kind of have to be in the United States. Not
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
You have to be within a 50.
Yeah, lower 48.
Yeah, the lower
United States.
48.
We're not sending anything to Barrow or Honolulu.
Well, if you're in Atlanta, then maybe
Ralph will meet you.
coming out.
He can meet you down the road there.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are guessing. Like, we're not going to tell you.
We're not going to tell you.
Yeah. What type of unit would you put in if you built a new house?
I would probably put in I would do a 5-speed. I would do a mixture of mini splits and a 5 speeds.
Well, I don't know what I do. I guess I get a 14 seer.
14 series. It just depends on how big the house was.
Yeah, I might want to try to do something fancy. I guess in the moment, if I'm picking out a brand new unit, I'll be like, I guess I should get something. I'll probably end up with the 5-speed or something like that.
Yeah, Michael Lee says geothermal, and I say, here's what I say to Michael Lee. I worked on a ton of geothermals, and I'm not about working on them anymore.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I've seen you work on them in your videos. So I don't want anything to do with changing an evaporator on a geothermal unit.
Yeah. Well, if I'm building a new house, it'll most likely be spray foamed. So 26 SEER heat pump, you really wouldn't need it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, your moderator's going to get a workout.
I know.
I see him down there.
Oh, hell. Come on, Wendy's.
Take him out. Take him out, moderators. Destroy.
Well, just put him in timeout if you have to.
Well, that's not very nice, what he's saying.
I know. Well, I only saw the last part.
It's pretty funny, actually. And the guys who come and watch the video later can't see it. But it's just kind of funny because we look down there in the chat. It's a shame you can't see it the next day. I know there's ways that we can record it, but I just never do it.
Right. Yeah, so.
Bye, Wendy's. It's funny because the guy's in the chat under the Wendy's name with the Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger sign. Man, oh man. Checking it out, Ralph.
Yeah. Does America use evaporative coolers like Australia? In the west side of the United States, we do, like California and Arizona. But over here on the east coast, we don't because it's too humid.
Yeah, we got like a 90% humidity.
Yeah, dry cleaners most likely use Justin put Wendy's in timeout for 300 seconds.
Well, that's neat. I'm about to do that on the other ones.
Stay frosty, Wendy's.
Stay frosty. Where's that at?
Let's see. Zach 99120000.
Stay frosty.
No, wait a second.
Dos Equis, stay frosty, my friend. Stay frosty.
No,
I see him down there. I see him.
Yeah. It wasn't Zach. It was somebody else.
That's funny. Stay frosty.
That's funny. So yeah, so the giveaway is kind of going to be like a scavenger hunt, and we're trying to get downloads on the podcast. I know a lot of guys go over to the YouTube channel, to the Working Joe's podcast YouTube channel, and they watch it from there. We do like guys doing that, but we want them to go over there and comment on the on what we're doing.
The video podcast.
Yeah, the video / podcast.
Ralph's a rookie.
Yeah,
he's the guy who called you a rookie before.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, I tell you what, Victor. He says CPS Pro Max makes the best flaring tool.
Oh yeah, out with it now.
All right, y'all. So I did the big thing. One of the guys asked me, Chris Greathouse called me and asked me if I was to buy a digital manifold today, what would I buy? And I said, you know what? I've really been looking at the CPS digital gauges. Well, that sucker goes over to True Tech Tools the very next day, or that night actually, and he orders 2 of them, and orders 2 H10 Pros.
That's
I
some
was
big
like,
dollars.
yeah. So he sent a group text. And then so I was like, wait a second. I'm not gonna let the guy that asked me for for advice get this thing before me. So I actually ordered a new CPS MD 500 or MD 50 VHE, and it comes with a
What?
vacuum hose. It comes with a vacuum gauge that plugs right into the manifold, and it comes with the new hoses, the black hoses, like I like.
Well, what's the E for?
Everything, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I think we said, yeah. You get
Vacuum
vacuum
hoses and
hoses, everything.
yeah.
Hopefully, you get CPS hoses.
Well, it should, yeah. Yeah, it'll come with those because that's what it's their manifold. It'll come with hoses.
The Rothenberg. I hear guys in the chat are talking about the Rothenberg. Is the Rothenberg that daggone thing that looks like the Rumba?
Oh,
Or
I
is that
don't
the
know.
JB?
I don't know.
One of them looks like an actual Rumba, like you set it on the floor and it would vacuum your carpet.
I know. I saw that was. I think that was a JB.
Oh, I forget the Rothenberg then. Rothenberg sounds like something that's not even gauges. I don't even. It's like your accountant or something.
Yeah, yeah. What was it? VHE? Yeah, VHE.
You looking it up?
No, I'm. Michael Lee asked what it was.
We got 84 dudes, bro.
I know. Well, 85, but tomorrow it'll be 1,000. It'll be 1,500.
1,500 tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to post it in all the groups as far as the giveaway, but I know.
Hey, doing good.
Yeah, so tomorrow, hopefully, hopefully people go back and listen to the Scott Russell podcast, first part of it, and then Tuesday listen to the Scott Russell part 2.
Yeah, y'all go download every single podcast.
Yeah.
And then delete them if you want to, but download them all and then download them again.
Yeah.
Keep downloading them.
Hey, Timothy, you had to listen to the Scott Russell podcast on Tuesday to find out how we win.
Yep, that's it. It'll give you the keys to success.
Yep. And it's going to be like a scavenger hunt. You had to do a couple different things to do it, but we're going to know because, well, I tell you in the podcast how we're going to know.
Yeah.
And you have to be present on the hangout the next night, Wednesday night at 10 o'clock.
That's right. Never stop downloading. That's right, man. You should download them anyway. You can take them to work. It's easy to do. That's what I do now too. I didn't used to download them. I used to listen to them on Working Joe's, but now I don't.
Right. They're real. I download them too. He said Mike says he streams the podcast. I don't download. Does that account for anything?
I don't think they count it. I'm not altogether sure how it works, but I think you have to download it to make it count.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to download it. I mean, you can always go in there and delete it.
Yeah, they're usually about 40 or 50 megabytes of data.
Yeah, so it's really not that much. Yeah, they make train mini splits. They're called GRE. They're train branded GRE.
I know Justin's like, I can hear your phone. Every time it vibrates, I can hear it on the podcast.
I know, me too.
It's like, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, and you know what? The cool part is you may think you may not like that subject that we're talking about, but you do get some information because even though, let's say, zoning with Trey Miller that other day, a lot of guys didn't download it because they're like, well, I'm not interested in zoning. But what happens if you run into it on a job?
That's right.
And you had no experience in it.
Yeah, you just like ignore it and just count it all together. Yeah, I see it all the time. So
yeah. So I mean, it even if you think that you don't have any desire to learn about that product or whatever, it's not just we're trying to get farther in than just a sales thing. You know, they're not these podcasts aren't about selling a product. They're about giving information away. And Scott had a lot of information.
Yeah, he was great. He really is. He's a really smart guy.
Yeah.
Photocatalytic oxidation, Ralph.
What was the other stuff? I don't even know.
Hydroxyl radicals.
There you go. Hydroxyl radicals.
Oh yeah. And AK Greaves, our good buddy who made the Cupcake Probes video, which
Yep.
is video of the year, by the way. It says when you subscribe to the podcast, they are automatically downloaded, so you don't have to remember. Then you just delete them when you're done.
Oh
So that's
yeah,
kind of
because when
cool.
you
So subscribe.
subscribe to the downloads or to the podcast.
I felt like George Bush there. Just subscribe. Subscribe to the podcast. Then delete them, or just keep them forever until your phone gets all lousy full of podcasts. Then buy a new phone and do the same thing.
Yep.
Buy new phones. Support Working Joes.
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah. See, Michael Lee went over to True Tech Tools and looked up Chris's review from where he bought the MD50. And Bill actually sent Chris a personal email thanking him for his purchase.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. They're
Yeah.
a good bunch. I mean, when guys talk about True Tech Tools, like you have different places to buy stuff. True Tech really is a great place to buy stuff.
They are, and I for one was kind of leery about buying tools from them, not because they're just an internet company, but I like to buy the tools from where I live. That way, if I have a problem, I can just send it back and blah blah blah. But Bill and those guys over there, they run a really tight ship.
They do. They're really great. In fact, hopefully we'll have Bill on at some point here within the next month or two.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna have him on, and he already said he'd do it. So it's
okay.
Yeah, he said he would do it.
Oh yeah. Well, you'll probably hear it. I would think the way our schedule is going, and probably in the 1st of August. Then, if it falls into the schedule like it is right now, somewhere in there, because
our interviews go for about an hour and a half.
Well, yeah.
They never
like
mentioned it like that. But with like the one we did last night, I mean, I had a whole page of bullet points that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a lot of BS in there. It was just, we talked about those bullet points.
Dude, I got it right here, man. I got all my squares and stuff right here.
Yep. So they did.
We didn't cover these squares.
Oh yeah, we didn't cover. Well, we didn't cover the one that I wanted to talk about, but
next time.
Justin, when I buy 50 tacos, I get a personal email too.
Oh yeah, from the guy who drives the truck.
From the guy who drives the truck, yeah. The delivery guy sends Justin a personal email. Thank you for contributing money to my 401k.
Yeah, right. 401k. Yeah. The guy who drives the taco truck has a Roth IRA, probably.
Hey, I bet he does. I bet he lives in a 20,000 square foot house.
Probably does. It's like the guy that is a panhandler at the end of the day that gets in the Mercedes and drives home.
Yeah. I've seen specials about those guys, documentaries.
Yeah, I keep seeing people make fun of, like in comedy sketches. It'll be like this guy with dreadlocks sitting out there with his sign. At the end of the day, he like takes his clothes off. He has like a suit on underneath it and gets right into the car and leaves.
Yep, like Superman.
Yeah.
So Steve Lab is in the house.
What's up?
What's up, Steve?
What's up?
No, I'm not drinking
Dr. Pepper.
Hey, awesome. It's been a whole year since I had my kidney stone. The thing on Facebook showed up. They send you those reminders.
We took your doped up picture or whatever.
Yeah, with the girl that was pushing a little cart, or that was pushing the bed that I was laying on.
Yeah.
That showed up the other day.
Hey, look, hey, Joe just got in, is what he said.
I saw that. I see that. T&N t-shirts.
T&N t-shirts, huh? You gonna make those, man? You gonna make some T&N t-shirts?
That'll be easy. I can go over to that place where I buy my shirts from, and they just make them right there.
I can pick them up for you if you get them from the place in Wilmington.
Yeah.
You order them from there, Queensboro.
Yeah, they'll drop ship them right there.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the American Standard Parts House is a couple blocks away from Queensboro.
Oh, is it really? Hey, there.
Yeah, really. I drive by it all the time.
That's where I get all my shirts from.
Yeah. Well, that's fascinating. Read the chat.
Yeah,
oh yeah, did you get a Sporlin tool? Am I heating guy?
Yeah, Joe, did you get your Sporlin tool?
Yeah, start riding Joe now.
Yeah, we want to know about the spoiling tool, Joe. Did you get it?
Have you put out a review yet?
Yeah. When are you gonna do a review?
Next year.
Inquiring minds want to know. So if you guys don't know, Joe, he has a channel called MI Heating Guy, and
Stuff is awesome.
yeah, he's got some really good stuff on his channel. So, um, um, so go over there and subscribe to Joe, and he would appreciate it.
We got a lot of good channels here in the chat. They pop up. You know, some of the guys don't put out many videos. But, I mean, Brent's put out videos. Justin puts out videos on a regular basis. I don't think he has one. He hasn't put out one in a while, though. JH, HVAC, and plumbing.
Yeah.
He's got some pretty good stuff, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Even Justin Hernandez has a video or two.
No, he doesn't.
He put out one of like a condenser fan blade or something. I forget what was wrong with it, but I remember
his videos are counterfeit.
Yeah, I think they're just your videos with a different name on them.
Yeah, that's what it is. He might have the review up in 6 months.
I don't blame you, Joe. Take your time.
Take your time. Do it next spring. No, actually, what Joe's gonna do, do you care if I tell him, Joe? Now that's really gonna push everybody to say, hurry up with the review, Joe.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen. We're all waiting for Joe's answer. You guys can't see that watching tomorrow. Which is better, Daikin or Mitsubishi? Ralph likes Mitsubishi. I don't really care. Either one of them's fine.
Let's see. If I get that job, you'll be a direct competitor? No, wait a second. Now, I actually, believe it or not, even if I don't get that job, I am actually going to switch from, get ready, from Mitsubishi to Carrier mini splits.
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
Shut your face. No way.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I really am.
What for?
They're the same unit basically, and they're cheaper.
Really?
Yep. And Mitsubishi really hadn't done anything for me. I mean, they really haven't. So, Carrier's not going to either, but at least I get it for a cheaper price, and it's basically the same stuff.
Wow. So where do you buy Carrier mini splits? The Carrier parts house, Mingledorf's?
Yep, Mingledorf's has them.
Are you gonna be a Carrier dealer now too?
I am a Carrier dealer, but I just
you know what I mean. Sell Carrier.
No, because they're too far away.
Well, how far is too far? How far away are they?
Well, I'd say they're too far away. They're probably 45 minutes, 30, 45 minutes, just depending on traffic.
Wow. Hey, Joe says go ahead and tell him what you were going to tell
him. So Joe, he won the smart tool, but he couldn't. I mean, he's got the testo probes, and he said he's probably just going to go ahead and give the smart tool away. But I said, well, you may like the smart tool better than the testos. So either way, he's going to have a giveaway.
Wow. So I wonder, I guess he doesn't know when he's going to do it yet, obviously, because he just got them.
Yeah, he just got them. I've been waiting to get that box where the smart tool just slid right in the box and didn't have to put any packing or anything around it. That's what took me so long.
Well, I still have packages I had to send out for last week because we had the Cowboys thing last week. And I had to mail. I was waiting for a box to come in for some of the stuff I had mailed, but I think I'm going to have to go to the store and just buy a box because I'm lazy. Yeah, it says, what do you need to be eligible for the giveaway? Stand on one leg. Nope. You just have to listen to the podcast Tuesday morning or sometime Tuesday or Wednesday. And then after you listen to the podcast, there's 2 things that you have to do. And they're very easy, very simple. And then once you do that, you'll be entered to win the prize. And then you have to be present on Wednesday on this channel right here. We'll be doing a live stream Wednesday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Right on. Good. That'll give me time to get ready. Giveaway. I have no responsibility, so it should be easy. Steve Lass says, give away the Testo Dumb Tool. Oh, I think Joe likes his Testo tool, doesn't he?
Yeah, he said he does. As long as you keep American batteries in it, you'll be all right.
Oh yeah, that's a secret. Yeah, you gotta take out the Hai Chong Wang batteries and put in Duracell
Yep.
or
Yeah.
Energizer or Dollar General.
Yeah. Either way.
Uh,
So Joe's
fantastic.
gonna do it. So yeah, so we're getting some good sponsors coming in, and um life is good. We went from having none to around 5 all
Yeah,
at
that's
one
right.
time.
We have 4.5 sponsors.
4.5.
Might even have some more. You never know.
Yeah.
We can't fit too many more, but we can one or
We'll
two
have to
maybe.
yeah, we'll have to just start dividing them up into different weeks.
Yeah, if we get super uber popular and you guys go all download the episodes really like every week, that'd be awesome.
We can get some really big time. And actually, it is in the works. We made the phone calls to ICP to get them on here too.
Yeah, ICP. That's right. Ralph knows a guy.
I know a guy who knows 10 guys.
That's right. And one of those guys works at ICP or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yep.
Big money sponsor. Hey, I mean, we got iManifold, man. That's something I never would imagine in a million years.
I know, especially since I'm associated with it.
Well,
But I own it. So
I think either one of us is the reason. It's kind of surprised.
hell, Zach, you've had how many of them?
3.
Wow.
iManifold. No, iManifold. I don't even remember. Maybe 3 or 4.
You've had the iConnect, iManifold.
I've tried out their whole product line except for the one that does static pressure.
Let's see. I'm not for sure if they sell the wall thermostat, but I'm sure they do. And the reason I say that Mitsubishi and Carrier are carriers similar to Mitsubishi is because a lot of the people that left Mitsubishi went to Carrier and had design input on that unit. So there you go.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I'll be interested to see. I didn't know Carrier and then we're the same. Kind of surprised. And they're cheaper. And Brent says Mingledorf sells both.
They do.
So that's kind of weird if they're the same and the Carrier place sells Carrier and Mitsubishi. But I'm guessing Mitsubishi cost.
Wow.
Where do you buy Mitsubishi from?
Me, I buy them from Mingledorf's.
Okay.
Or I can go to Ferguson and buy them too.
All right. We have a couple places that sell them here.
Yeah. But the Ferguson doesn't sell the city multi stuff. They only sell the Isaiah's comment is pretty cool. I like that. 16.
Only if it's you, only if it's you, it's cool.
Well, no, I mean, look, he's 16 and he's already have a job doing installs.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
that reminds me of my son today.
Yeah, cutting the grass. I wish I had a son that would cut my grass. He's 20 years old. And
that's too bad, man, because my 13-year-old went out there today and he gave it his best. He's going back out again tomorrow to keep going.
Yeah. Well, and I even have a damn riding lawnmower. So he had to.
No, I got a push mower that's electric. So it's like the opposite of that.
Wow.
It does a good job, actually. I'm pretty surprised by it.
Yeah. Man, my oldest son's birthday is today, dude. 22 years old.
And where's he at?
He's over at college.
Oh, the Polytechnic Institute.
Yeah. Southern Kennesaw State, actually.
What did he build? Did they build a car just recently? Is that what you were putting up there?
Yeah. Did you see it?
I think I saw it somewhere, maybe on Facebook, or you sent it to me.
Yeah, that thing was cool. I mean, it really was. Let's see.
Well, awesome. It's starting to dwindle now.
Is it? Yeah, 79.
Everything's starting to slow down. We announced everything. There's no information anymore.
I know they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh man.
Let's send this and I'll share the screen, I think. I'll try to anyway.
Well, Derek had his son cutting the grass at 11. I don't think my 10-year-old son could push a lawnmower. Oh, hey, Joe says his 9-year-old rides the 16-inch or 60-inch zero-turn mower.
There you go.
Of course, I think he has like quite a bit of land out there. He probably needs the help.
Yeah, that's why he was working on it. Joe was working on his lawnmower when I talked to him yesterday.
Timothy says, talk about R32 heat pumps. We don't even have those in the United States, I don't think. I think that's just Daikin overseas.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. I'm going to go get that picture and try to share it.
Well, there's a parallel discussion on the digicools going on in the chat as well.
Oh, really?
Is the digicool dead in the water or not? That's the question. The video has not been circulating anymore. I haven't seen it anymore. So we'll have to see. It looked cool, but it's one of those things you don't know if it's going to happen or not. Which, speaking of that, it makes me think about, are we going to talk to Supco?
Yeah, we're still in the works too.
Always out getting guests. Our last guest was acquired by Brent.
Yep.
Our next guest acquired by me, and then after that, we'll be getting back to, well, maybe that'll be Bill Spohn after that.
Yep. Jim Bergman.
Get Jim Bergman back in.
Actually, we have Ecobee coming up in August too. I think August.
That's right.
So we have a backlog of guests already because we have Rector Seal coming up. We have the guys that were acquired by you. The guy that was acquired by you.
Oh, yeah, the code. Yes. Roger that. Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Roger that. I got your code lingo.
So
Brent knows who it is. Brent knows in the chat who's coming up.
That one's going to be a hard interview to do, though.
Well, it's somewhat like not like James, but like the product James was talking about. It's a little bit like that because we have some reluctance to believe that it works.
Are you talking about the stuff I drank with James? But they don't know about James.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yes. You sort of said, you're going to talk about the leak freeze, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, but we're talking about something that's even more skeptical than leak freeze.
Oh, I wouldn't. I would never use that stuff.
But you know what? It's a lot about, the interview we had last night. It's a lot like that because he set up his systems under the same premise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
based on
true.
pressure. So what's the difference,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to hear because, really, I don't see much of a difference there.
I live in a box under a bridge.
The guy who owns Blue Vac, I don't know who that is. Brent's talking about the guy who owns Blue Vac. That's AccuTools. I'm not sure who that is, but we'll try to get up with him then.
Yeah,
that'd be a good one. The Blue Vac's good stuff. Everybody likes that.
Yep.
I got the number for the Veto Bag guy. Billy gave it to me, so I should call him. But we could talk bags. Bags. I don't know if you can talk bags on an entire podcast.
I don't know.
You know what it's fly? How are you going to talk about bags the whole time?
Yeah, there's just some that's just, everybody knows about Veto.
What are you going to say? Yeah, what are you going to say? Hey, here's a bag. There's a big one. Here's a small one. Here's a medium one.
And what
one you like?
Where's it made?
China.
That's right. That's why I have a big old bag in the back of my truck, and it is got a broken zipper. I need to send it back, and when I do send it back, I'll actually do a giveaway on that one.
Oh, cool.
Let somebody else get a
broken zipper.
Broken zipper.
What bag is that?
I can't remember.
Veto.
I don't keep up with all those model numbers.
Yeah, it looks like Billy got the new open top bag as well.
So Billy got one. Mm-hmm. See, that's where your bag went.
They haven't heard the podcast yet. Keep that in mind. You've heard it, but they haven't. But no.
The SID and the URD. I'm not for sure what the SID is.
It said, I don't know.
The URD is just a regular damper. Not for sure what the SID is.
Terry wants to come in and talk about. He sent me a message the other day. He's in the chat right now. He wants to talk again about using a water hose to blow out the drain.
Man, that'd be a long conversation.
I don't know. He says he has some information that he wants to be grilled about. I don't think I'll ever use a water hose to blow out the drain, but he wants to sort of say why it's a good idea. I don't know. I could see the thing breaking and like the hose busting or something like that, and not knowing for like 5 minutes while you're up in the attic.
Yeah. Well, I've used the water hose from the outside in, but not from the inside out.
Yeah. SID is slip-in damper is what the guy says. It must be a retrofit damper.
That could be it. That's the one where it slides into the ductwork, round pipe. Let's see. I'll look right quick.
I don't know.
I got my phone. I'll look right quick. SID.
Go ahead, check it out.
I think that's what the
I
one
want
he's
a
talking
drink.
about.
I have the ability to walk to my refrigerator in 10 seconds or less, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Man, he's gone. He always does this to me, y'all. He always leaves. So I'm looking up at SID dampers and see exactly what they are. Oh, they're just the square dampers. Is all they are. Rectangle. That's all they are. It looks like to me. Let's see.
All right, come on in.
No, I'm sorry. I told you wrong. The SID damper is the one like if you've seen the Arzel dampers that you make a slit in the ductwork and you just slide it in. Hey, is that Mallory there? She's got her
Mallory and a cat.
She's sick. Mallory is sick today.
She is sick.
You know
Mallory.
what? I don't know if the leak still will work in micro channels. I think that leak, once it starts leaking, you're pretty much screwed.
Kitty's got to go. Get out here.
See, Isaiah has a Hillmore bag. Isaiah's 16. He has a Hillmore bag.
The cat's name is Roxy. Brett.
Mallory is sick.
Yeah. Mallory's sick. She was. I don't want to say anything gross, but she was depositing.
Terry,
hold on, what's going on? Hold the phone.
Instead of using a water hose, this is what you need there, buddy. Made by Rector Seal.
The mighty pump.
The mighty pump. All right, so Elite Animal says, what is this giveaway? Well, you just had to listen to the Working Joe's podcast on Tuesday to find out. This is just like, hey, you guys, go listen to the podcast and you'll find out how to win the giveaway.
Oh, wow. I see what you're doing there. I went to look at your title for the first time for the video. I didn't see it. It says giveaway.
Giveaway.
All these dudes thought they were getting something tonight.
Yep.
In your face.
Oh, yep. It's
Please come back
build up. It's just a build up.
Yeah, I want to know how Billy likes to OTMC too.
Let's see.
That's right. It's Coke Zero time, guys. Coke Zero.
Boss has one he trashed at second use. Well, I have a inside scoop or inside source with Rector Seal. So if mine wrecks the second time, I'll be calling them.
You see, Joe asked Terry if he owns the shop vac. Hey, and wait a second. I just had to take a minute here to look down at the chat, and I see Comfort Solutions AC&H. That's Doug, truck guy from New York, who's been trying to properly enter the chat for a lifetime. He finally made it.
He's here.
He's been trying for weeks and weeks and months to get into a chat.
Well, he's here.
I wonder what he did. I'd just love to know what the issue was the whole time.
Now that he's in, he can type it out.
That's right. He could type it out. That's amazing because I've literally been Facebook back and forth with him trying to figure out why he can't get in the chat.
Hey, he could always do a live stream, a FaceTime with you, or a Facebook, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I can't do FaceTime because I don't have none of the fancy Apple stuff.
Oh no, you can't. But you can do the thing on Facebook.
Yeah, the Facebook phone call or whatever.
Yeah. You can do for the drain for a mini split if it goes down internal wall. Which drain pump do I get for the mini split? Let's see. What do I do with the drain for a mini split if it goes down? Oh, oh, that's a good one. Actually, here we go again. Rector Seal actually makes a pump. It's branded Aspen, and it hangs right under the mini split. That's actually the best one to get.
Well, all
So
right.
if
Yeah, I just edited today, so I heard about it.
everything that I mean, the pumps that go into the internally on the mini split where you had to pull it apart, they suck. All of them. That one by Rector Seal, it hangs right under the unit. You just break the little second. I just did one the other day actually. Um, well, I didn't have the pump yet, so I went over there and just drug the drain line down in and just ran it into a bucket for the time being until I could come back.
Wow, that's
Yep.
pretty cool. Bucket condensate.
Yep, bucket condensate. Hey, at first when because what had happened was I did a video on this thing a couple of years ago, a mini split in the sunroom, and I put the condensate pump into the attic because they had like a little short knee wall. Um, see where the sunroom is? It was like with it's hard to explain when I do. If you go watch the video, you'll see what I did. But in um, the attic was like a foot up from where I mounted the mini split. So I went up in there with a condensate pump, and we've replaced that condensate pump twice. And
Wow.
so the guy was like, "Man, I'll do anything. You know, you can do whatever you want to. Just let's get rid of the pump."
The talking stops as Ralph reads.
Yeah. Well, it's hard
I
for
can
me.
tell a story. I can tell a story. You can read
Tell
on,
the
Ralph.
story. Tell the story.
Okay. We're talking about drains, right? I went on and I made video of this, which will come out, I don't know, next week or something like that. I went on this old split system. It was a General Electric 10-ton split air conditioner with, I guess, with electric heat. And it was from, I think it was 1970 or 71. And I went to this, it was in the attic of a church. There was an air handler in the attic, and it was upflow. It was sitting on a
Right.
2x4 box with duckboard around it and two duckboard runs going off either side of that box. And the machine worked beautifully. In fact, you'd love it, Ralph. I used the Jim Bergman no pressure
Yeah.
required to check things way.
The video you just
And
uploaded?
did I didn't already upload it, did I?
I think so.
It's possible. I could have already uploaded it.
Yeah, you've been busy.
Yeah, there's another video coming then. But the pan leaked on this thing. The machine worked beautifully, but the pan leaked
Yep.
because it was from 1970. So I
Right.
got new Calgon to spray on pan stuff.
You posted that in Facebook.
That's what it was. That's what it was. And I got the stuff, and I had to take the little filter door off and spray it the front of the pan. I actually had to open up the ductboard plenum on the right side, hang by the copper line underneath it, and spray on the inside of the pan to try to stop it. They said after it runs for an hour, it starts dripping down through the ceiling. And I'm glad to say that it takes an hour and a half to start dripping now.
Wow.
So it did not work. It did not work. I tried my best, but the pan was too roached out because someone had fixed it before. There was like silicone caulk all over it. It was just really bad. So it's dead.
Hey, Terry, I tell you what, I do a neighborhood that is 8 years old, and I went and did the maintenance. All the PVC was glued together, and I went and did a maintenance on this job or one of the houses. And I cut the drain line and to blow out the drain line, and I just put a coupling, back. 2 days later, the guy calls me and said my ceiling is flooded. And so I was like, oh my God, what did I do? So I go out to this guy's house, and one of the glue joints, it was the blue glue, the rain or shine glue. That glue had deteriorated, and as I was moving that drain line apart, I broke it loose. I didn't know I broke it loose, but the guy's ceiling flooded because of it. So you got to be careful. Just because it hadn't happened in 4 years, that's the first one in 24 years that's ever happened to me where the glue actually broke. Yeah. He says he has a tool for that.
I remember you tell me about this. It's been 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's been several years ago.
But what about, didn't you say that, like we talked to Rector's Hill, what was the deal they made, the SS1 with the thing you can blow out the drain with?
Yeah, with the
What
nitrogen
is that?
tank. The SS1.
Dude, because I seemed like I heard something where some jurisdictions make you have to be able to blow out the drain without cutting it in half.
Yeah,
Someone said that somewhere.
it's supposed to be coming up on the new code. And there's one company out there that makes a drain line with a check valve in it or something. I'm not sure. When you're cleaning it out, it won't allow air to blow that one direction towards the coil.
Oh. My favorite band, One Direction.
Yeah, one direction. Yeah. That must
That's a
be
negative.
your favorite one when you're riding around with Mallory.
Yeah, there you go. That's about right. Man. Let's go up. Let's see. Rain or shine glue. What is that? That's that blue stuff, isn't it?
That's the blue stuff. It's just a brand name of it, but I just call it just like a pair of channel locks. You know.
Yeah.
So I just call it rain or shine or blue glue or whatever.
I think my PVC glue is turning into some kind of gel now. I think I have to get some new PVC glue.
That's the bad part about PVC glue. If you don't use it all the time and just, it turns to gel.
Yeah. I've got a small can because I'll do drains like 5 times a year or something. Because I don't know. I mean, you don't have to do that many joints.
Right.
Stuff.
Well, if it's
the coil.
If it's above the pan, and I'm cutting the drain line, a lot of time, because the PVC cutters we use create a little bevel on the edge, on the end of the pipe. So when you stick them together, I mean, you're almost hard to get them back apart again.
Yeah, that's true.
So a lot of times I won't glue those.
Yep.
Yep. Gel in my hair. So let's see. We're almost about an hour. I'm looking at my Sportland clock as we speak. So
yeah.
I think it's about time.
What happens now? We stop?
Yeah, we stop. I think we got the point across that we're doing a giveaway. Download the podcast on Working Joe's. Go to your podcast app on your iPhone, the Stitcher app, or Podcast Addict on Android, and download. Actually, just don't stop with us. Download the Cowboys, and if you haven't done it, download the HVAC School.
Oh, all these people already downloaded that.
Oh, the HVAC School.
We're the last people to get downloaded.
Yeah. Brian over there, he's getting like 70,000 downloads a month.
We're chasing him. We have 70,000, but take one of the zeros off.
Yeah. Well, before we know it, I'm gonna call you and talk. Let's see. He's gonna call.
You're gonna call me, or somebody's gonna call?
What? No, Joe, MI heating guy.
He's gonna call you right now.
He's gonna call and talk. I don't know how to do it.
What is it you're trying to do?
Like a talk show kind of deal.
Like call in, like to the hangout?
I
don't know. Besides just sitting the phone out here, I don't know. Or just holding the phone up to the microphone or something.
I could do that. Be like this all the time.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one. We could probably figure it out, but I don't think I'll be able to figure it out in the next couple of minutes.
Do you want to do what we were talking about doing?
Which is what?
With Joe?
I don't know what you're talking about doing.
You know what we were talking about doing.
I'm really having a hard time. Are you talking about doing something right now?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to work right now.
Okay.
I barely made it here to begin with. Which I have to tell you that story off the air.
Okay.
Because of all the blood and violence.
Do it. The blood. Oh. Yeah, he's talking about.
Just kidding.
He's just talking about holding the phone up like this.
He wants to talk for a few minutes. That's fine. We'll stay on there for a few minutes.
Yeah. You hear that, Joe? Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, do it, Joe.
Joe Shear's over there like, do what? Do what?
We'll figure this out, though. I'll try to figure out how we can do a hangout and have people call in and talk. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, you come into the actual screen or something and talk if you want to.
Oh, he says
you still do that.
He says, no, I had to do it another night.
Well, that was
What the
anticlimactic.
hell? He says, I'm going to call in right now. And then I said, do it. And he said, no, I had to make it another night. Man.
He's shooting
wait,
reversing
here he
back.
goes. What's up, Joe? Am I heating
What's
guy?
going on?
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
I hear him.
It's going to have a lag for you.
Yeah, hold on. Let me kind of shut this down here because I'm listening to the podcast.
Can you hear him pretty good, Zach?
I can hear him just fine, actually. I guess he can't hear me, though.
Oh yeah, I can hear Zach.
Oh, you can?
How could you hear me?
Yeah.
How can you hear him? Oh, because, yeah.
Maybe over your speakers or something. I'm not sure.
You can.
Holy crap.
Wow. Over my headphones.
Maybe.
Well, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I just wanted to give this a try. You know, we'll have a call-in talk show.
Oh, hell, I don't know if I can hold the phone up all this time for everybody to call in.
We can figure out how to do it. I know we can figure out how to do it.
Yeah, we can figure out how to do it. There's got to be a way. They do it all the damn time on TV.
Yeah.
The radio guys, you know what I mean? It's like, this is HVAC 99.9 with Joe from MI.
Yes, man, this thing would be pretty wild because, you know, you can have guys calling questions and, you know, we can
Yeah.
go from there.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
it's
pretty
just an
cool.
idea.
I will figure it out by the next time we do this. I guarantee you that.
He said, put it on speakerphone.
Mine on speakerphone?
Yeah, you are on my speakerphone, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not on the speakerphone. But yeah, I had a long day, so I didn't get around to getting with you guys tonight. But we'll get together pretty soon here.
Well, that's okay. Zach had a long day, too.
Yeah, it worked out that it wasn't going to work out anyway, so that's good.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just wanted to see if this would work. I'll let you guys go.
All right.
And, yeah, we'll try to figure something out. I think it would be pretty cool.
Cool. Well, thanks for what you do on YouTube, making MI heating guy.
Yeah, I try my best. Let's put it that way.
Try your best. We like it when you shoot things.
Yeah,
I
I like
haven't done
that.
anything in a while. I'm not going to shoot the smart probes.
Yeah, don't do that. No, if you shoot anything, shoot the orange and black ones.
Oh, okay. I'll have to think about that one.
Let's see. You don't have to hold the phone so close to your face.
Yeah, but he won't hear me.
Yeah, He won't hear Zach at that point.
Well, I'll figure it out so we can patch it in or some way. I'll figure it out. You know, there got to be a way to do it.
Let me let you go, Ralph. You finish up.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Thanks.
Yep.
Later, Joe.
Bye. Hey, it's not Regis and Kathy or Kelly anymore. Isn't it Ryan or Kelly and Ryan now, I believe.
I don't know. Did Reed just get fired? I'm just kidding. I know he's gone.
Let's see. Does the Zoom lock?
Right.
No, I don't have a. You know what? I could have done a Zoom lock thing last year. Here is the fitting that they gave me when they came to see me last year, but I decided that I wasn't as inventive as Brent is, and so Brent actually was the guy who said, "Hey, look, I'm going to cut the damn things off. Look, here's the fitting we made when they were out here."
Oh.
So I could have got the Zoom lock to try out then, but I decided against it. So because I was like, I'm just doing installs. It's not really worth it to me to buy the thing. But now that I watch, the other guys doing it, that I wish I would have done it then.
We're getting suggestions on how to do the call in. I think I'm going to have to invest in some sort of mixing board so I can put inputs on it and kind of control them, so we don't have to kind of move the phone around or do something. But
right.
I'll figure it. There's probably like a $10 computer thing now where it used to cost like $500 to do the same thing 20 years ago.
Well, Brent, you're going to have to talk to your rep from Sportland. Because that one, a lot of supply houses don't even get that one.
Oh, I got a text from Palace who's explaining how to do it.
Oh, Mike's watching.
Okay. I'm gonna read this and come up with something. I don't think I'm gonna try this tonight though, guys, because it's already been quite a while. But I will figure it out.
I was gonna say ask Mike because I know Mike knows how to do it because I've seen him.
Well, Mike brought it to my attention before we even had to ask.
Oh, really? Good job.
Oh yeah, no, he texted me right here, man. I'm gonna figure it out. We'll probably do a test run, me and you here, over the next couple of days or something.
Yeah. Love the Zoom lock fittings. We only use them on water source heat pumps, and they held up great. Yeah, that would be a great place to use the Zoom lock fittings is inside the geothermal because those damn things. Waiting for Spoiler to come out with a different reversing valve with stubs up high enough to do it.
Oh, I gotta stop reading because I'm not talking any longer.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm curious now. I'm gonna look it up while we're going off the air here from what it sounds like.
that would be a great thing because Joe brought that. He's like, y'all should do like a call-in deal.
Hey, I gotta thank Tom Jackson for purchasing this Google second screen for me today, so I could read all of our stuff.
Whatever works, man.
All right, it's on sale, so that's why I got them.
Tom Jackson, yeah. So, so Jackson Systems is a sponsor. So, go over and check out their website at what is it? JacksonSystems.com.
Mm-hmm. Radio.
Yeah. And
they'll be on the podcast. You'll hear it on the podcast. You'll hear it on the Cowboys tomorrow too, because Jackson is doing the Cowboys too.
Yeah, he couldn't just stop at ours. He had to say no. Let's go ahead and do the Cowboys as well, which is a good thing.
Oh yeah. Hey, I love it.
Yeah, I bet
I'm on both those. I'm on both those podcasts. Yeah, it's all right by me.
Yeah. So anyway, I think I'm gonna close shop now. It's at 10 after 10. We've been on about an hour, and
yeah, everybody's got the point. Download the podcast, learn what to do. See you on Wednesday.
There you go. Yeah, listen to the podcast. Listen to all of them. We're trying to get better guests and more sponsors. Why is there no audio? I don't know. It must be something. Check your YouTube thing and see if it's on mute.
Yep. Everybody else seems to hear, so it must be a localized problem.
Yep. Hate to say this, I'm just making a joke there, Stony Creek, but it's probably the loose nut in between the screen and the keyboard.
Yeah. I'm hearing that.
Just joking there.
Oh, take it easy. Don't make sure to download the podcast anyway. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. So we're trying to get some. Because when we approach the manufacturers now, I have to use my YouTube stuff, my views and Zach's views on YouTube to bring them over to the podcast. But we would rather say, hey, look, we have this many downloads on our podcast. You really need to come on. It would be beneficial to your business.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm doing this on my channel tonight. And actually, we're going to do that when we do the giveaways. We're going to do the giveaways on my channel. So,
yeah, I like it. Less responsibility for a while. That's good. I like it.
Yeah. I don't mind taking responsibility off of
Jesus.
If I could do some of the editing for you, I would too.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Please do. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. If we could figure out how to do that, I would do it.
I feel like Steve Lab. I edited for 5 hours total today so far.
Yeah. So anyway, so you guys on Tuesday at 7:00, go ahead and download the podcast. We'd rather you download it, but if you have to, just go over to Working Joe's and watch it on YouTube. That's what Justin said he does.
Yeah.
But we need the downloads on the podcast app.
Yeah, that would help out. And then just leave a comment on YouTube if you want to.
Yeah.
If you're going to watch it over there, leave a comment. Otherwise, leave one anyway. Go over there and tell us we suck or we're good or whatever.
Yeah, I need to insist on leaving a dislike Say why you left a dislike. You know.
Yeah, dislike pansies. Make a comment.
It's not a big deal, though. I mean, people think it really bothers people that they get in the beginning when you first start doing YouTube. Dislikes really hurt your feelings.
It does.
But
My
I
first
don't
dislike. What I do?
No, what's wrong with it? Why would they do it?
I'm such a loser.
I'm a loser. They don't like me no more, Mama.
You're borrowing catchphrases now.
Well, I mean, it kind of is. How do you download the podcast? Okay, what you have to do is go over to, if you're on an iPhone, go to your podcast app and search Working Joe's Roundtable, and then from there you'll see different. You'll see the Working Joe's podcast. And if you want to download some good ones, you download the Cowboys of HVAC while you're there. If you want to download another one, download HVAC School with Brian Orr. He does a good job.
Oh, yeah.
If you're on Android, you download the Stitcher app and then search the Stitcher and Podcast Addict app, and then download the Working Joe's from there.
That's it.
So from the iStore. No, it's actually on an iPhone. It's actually, if you go over to it's just it looks like a purple antenna. Purple radio antenna. So it's actually it's on your screen, on one of your screens. Like mine's on my second one, but it's just a purple one with the little round circles. I don't know if you can see it. Can't really see it, but
which one is it?
It's the top one right.
It's
right
hard
there.
to. It's purple, guys. You can.
It's purple.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it there at the end.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Put 2 quarters in a computer and download.
I like that. That was funny.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm 47. Hey, look, if I can do it on 47, I can download an app or podcast. You can do it too at 37 or 39.
So Working Joe's podcast, not Working Joe's Roundtable.
Yeah, Working Joe's. Well, if you type in Working Joe's, it's going to pop up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But there is some good information. And I don't know how many we have. We do. There's 2 a week. Friday's always
total.
Yeah, we have quite a bit.
Like 40 or something, because I did some before you joined up too. There's been a lot. I can tell you right now here, because I got Podcast Addict on my phone. Geez, I guess I could hold mine up too, so people can see that. I don't.
Whoa.
Podcast Addict is a little orange one right there in the corner. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I see it.
But just a P and an A with an orange circle. Let's see how many we have, because I have all my favorites here. I have the Cowboys. I have HVAC School. Of course, I have Bauer's House, but there's no podcast on there anymore. And Working Joe's, Israel, and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey, did you listen to that one when he was talking about getting knocked down in the shower?
No. After you described it, I felt like I didn't have to.
That was hilarious. I mean, that was hilarious.
Well, there's 32 podcasts on here for Working Joe's.
Yeah, so I mean, we had 2 a week, and we normally divide the guests into 2 different shows. So the first one's on Friday, and the second one's on Tuesday, and so we make you wait a few days to hear the second part. And it actually, the shower one was great. I mean, it really was. It was hilarious.
I guess I do have to listen. I just haven't.
Yeah, because I only gave you just a brief summary of it. But when he starts talking his loofah sponge on a 6-foot or 18-inch stick, that's hilarious.
Wait a second. Brent says he sent it to me, and you're right. I did listen. I haven't listened to the whole thing. Not the part you described to me at the end, which was, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. But the first part where he's describing picking out loofahs or something like that, I heard that part.
Yeah. And they didn't really have, because he had to go to the dollar store because there wasn't anything really around where he's at, so he had to go to the dollar store. And he got a little glove kind of scrubber thing, and he said that's what he bought. But he had this loofah on an 18-inch stick, and he had to wind up calling the fire department because he fell and couldn't get up. You imagine Steve Austin in a shower and can't get up. So he had his phone on his toilet listening to a podcast, actually. No, Michael Jackson. Yeah, he was listening to Michael Jackson, And when Michael Jackson started doing the moonwalk, he started doing the moonwalk in the shower. And his
That's
foot
hilarious.
slipped. The fireman wanted to know if they could take a picture of him while he was down there.
I could take a picture of him. That's pretty good.
It was cool. It was fun. You had to listen to it.
Oh man, I just went on Facebook and Jim Bergman put up a great picture of some ribs. Did you see this picture? He put like these pictures of these ribs because he drinks bourbon heavily and cooks simultaneously, like I said on the podcast.
Yeah,
and when he's not not using his gauges, he's cooking and drinking, and he has these pictures on here. And I was like, Jim, do you hire a photographer? And evidently, his daughter is actually taking photography class and took pictures of the ribs. So it's like it's out of a magazine because I don't know. When I cook stuff, it doesn't look like this.
I have to look it up.
And you say you have ADD. Check that out.
Hey, Jim Bergman.
That's HVAC related because Jim Bergman is HVAC related.
Oh wow!
So there you go.
Hey, we met when Tim was with me. We did a really good picture of the iConnect sitting on a unit, and it looked like a professional photographer took that.
I remember the picture. Yeah.
And I sent it to him. Yeah, good old Jim Bergman. See, the reason he drinks like that is because he's so depressed.
Why?
On the weekends, so he starts drinking his bourbon because he's not around his work.
Oh yeah. If he's not designing gauges or going over theories, he's lost.
Yeah, he's lost. So he doesn't. That's where he wants to drown his his sorrow in some bourbon.
But you said you wanted to bring him back and talk to him again, right?
Yeah. Maybe we can get him in here after a couple drinks, after a couple shots of bourbon.
I like that. Maybe we should drink some bourbon.
Maybe we should. I have some.
Oh, that'll be some great editing.
I actually have some. I have some that PhD apprentice sent me for Christmas.
Oh, what kind did he send you?
I forget what it was.
It's early times or something.
No, I don't know. I forget what it was. But anyway, hey man, we're 20 minutes.
Yeah. Time to cut it off, huh?
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, you guys, we're at 58 viewers. So you guys listen to the podcast on Tuesday. We'll send you on a scavenger hunt, and then after you do what we asked you to do on the scavenger hunt, we will actually give it away Wednesday night. Now, I don't know if it's going to be popular with the guys because it's actually not a tool, but it is something that could do them good in their house.
Yeah. Don't be a tool. Show up on Wednesday night.
Yeah. So, and even if you don't like the product, or even if you're like, well, I live in an apartment, I rent a place, you can still put it in your system and take it out when you leave.
That's right.
So
it's going to be cool. It'll be cool.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys have a great one. Me and Zach are going to sign off as we speak. Zach, have a great day tomorrow, and I will talk to you. I guess after this, I want to hear the story.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you.
All right.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.